So the first method of making money in CSGO is going on to the different marketplaces and looking for cheap deals. Today I will just be looking at GamerPay because that's the marketplace of my preferences and where I buy and sell all my items outside of buff. So the first thing I do on GamerPay is I go ahead and search all the items up with the biggest discount, and then I go ahead and make a minimum price so I don't get the graffitis, and then I go ahead and skip the first 2 or 3 pages so I don't get all the unliquid skins that just have an insanely high discount because they are overpriced on buff. And then I go ahead and find a skin, and then I go ahead and look it up on buff. Here I find an of Fever Dream, and they usually have the same price on buff, but just for good measures, we go in on buff and then we look it up. So we search for our Fever Dream and find it in field tested. Then we can see that this sells for roughly the same price as GamerPay says, and the trade record shows that it's actually selling for that price. So then we go back to GamerPay, find the item, and then we buy it. We can see it has a 3-day trade hold, but we buy it anyways because it has a very good discount. So now we have bought the item, and it will be available for us to get in 3 days when the trade log ends. And it will meanwhile stay in your GamerPay backpack, and you have to make sure that you actually take it out within the trade log ends, or you will have to pay a 10% fee to the seller. So for the second way to make money in the CS2 market, we will be back on GamerPay. I just showed you in the first way that you can buy skins for fairly cheap on GamerPay, and now I will show you that you can actually also sell skins for way over buff on GamerPay. So if we just go into my GamerPay sell page, we can take the latest sale that I had, and this is this M4. It's of M4A4 Spider Lil in StatTrack field tested. And we can see that I sold it for 54 Chinese yen. So if we go into buff now and search up the M4A4, if we see the price on buff, we can see that it's actually selling for way less than what I sold it for on GamerPay. So by selling on GamerPay, I actually made over 40% compared to selling it on buff. And then I can reuse this balance to actually buy stuff that is around 10% off compared to buff. And then I will keep having balance on both buff and GamerPay, and then will keep growing the balance that I have on both sides. So the third way to make money in CS2 is going on a trade bot site. I like to use SkinsMonkey because they don't take overprice for any stickers or float. So the first thing I do when I get onto SkinsMonkey is that I go change the price max to the float minimum. Oh, float minimum, there we go. And then we can see that this knife is the item with the lowest float on SkinsMonkey that they have right now. And then we just go ahead and search for items because knives is not gonna give you overpay that much for float. So we go ahead and look for smaller items like skins used in trade-ups, because the trade-up fillers can actually provide a good amount of overpay for floats being low. So by searching a bit, we found this famous Meow in StatTrack Factory New. We can here see that the float is 0.016. So if we just go into buff and search up the famous, and then we go ahead and find the right float, we can see that it's selling for around 11 Chinese yen. Then we go back to SkinsMonkey and find a skin that has the same value in my inventory. So we just look the SSG up on buff, and we can see that it costs 11 Chinese yen. So now we will just add both of them to the SkinsMonkey trading page, and then we find the calculator. So to calculate the price, we take 11 and then divide it by the price of the SSG, and here we see that $1 on SkinsMonkey is worth 4.6 yen on buff. And now we just do the same for the famous. So we take 11 and divide that with the price of the famous, and then we see that the price on buff put $1 on SkinsMonkey will be 5.36. So now we just take the 5.36 that the famous is worth per dollar on buff and divide it by the SSG's price, and then we see we will be making 16.5% more by trading the SSG for the famous and selling the famous on buff. So since I have a lot of balance on SkinsMonkey, I will just take my SSG out, and then I will just trade for the balance and take the famous. So now if I go back in my backpack, I can see that the famous is here and some other skins that I got before making this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I hope you make some profit. Thanks for watching.